Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry about the light and it's kind of cloudy, so I think it's gonna rain. Yeah, thumbs up if you like the rain. Your girl loves her rain. I live in Arizona, so I get those monsoon seasons, and let me tell you, we love them because it's so hot. So when it rains and it stays like raining, like raining like every single day, then it feels really nice. But if it only rains and then it doesn't rain for like another 3 days, oh, it's so humid and it's a mess. So today we're gonna talk about belly button piercings. I know a lot of girls want their belly buttons pierced, and I was one of them, and I don't like needles whatsoever. No, I hate shots. I mean, I got my ears pierced when I was a baby, and that was the last time I actually felt like a needle besides my shots. So I really wanted a belly button piercing, but I didn't want to go through the needle part of it. When you get your belly button pierced, the top part, not the bottom part, because I don't have that part, just the normal way, it doesn't hurt whatsoever. So honestly, don't worry about it hurting, because I'm a baby, but it didn't hurt me. I mean, I was freaking out. I was like this, I was just closing my eyes and stuff, and yeah, I was really scared. I mean, the first time I went, the girl wasn't even there, and I was like, Mom, this is a sign, I'm not supposed to get it. But Joey was my fiance, he's like, babe, you want it, you're gonna get it, it's not gonna hurt. And I'm like, okay, babe. And I listened to him, and then the following day I went back and I got it done, and it didn't hurt. And honestly, it didn't. I didn't even feel it. And I'm gonna tell you pretty much what they do, how to take care of it, what to look for, how to prevent infections. Okay, first thing, when you go there, they're gonna have you stand up. They're gonna have you look straight at the mirror, and they want you to be completely still as possible so they can make sure that they get it as centered as possible. And so what they do is have you lift your shirt up, and then they're gonna stand in the middle in front of the mirror, and they're gonna put a little dot, and then they're gonna see if that's centered to your belly button and stuff like that, and whatever they do, that's what they do. And then they ask you, does that look good? And then you can say yes or no. And what they're gonna have you do is they're gonna have you lay down on this little stretch bed, get alcohol and all that type of stuff, and they put this yellow stuff, just all this stuff to help it prevent from being infected, because they're using a needle, you know. And I know that your abdominal is a pretty sensitive place. If you get an infection and stuff, it's a big serious thing, because it can get you sick. They really want to take care of you, so that's what they do. They get this stuff and they put it on your tummy and all that. And I've had mine pierced for, I'm 20, so I did it when I was 18, so 2 years. And so I vaguely remember, so if I'm missing some details, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this little I don't know what it was, but it's a little cushion thing. I mean, it could be different for every other piercer, but pretty much she took this little cushion thing. She put it with a needle, and then she goes below on the bottom of you while you're laying down, and she tells you to take a deep breathe in and then let it out. So when you take it in, she sticks it through, and then when you let it out, she puts the little ball on. So yeah, that's what I did. She stuck it through and put the ball on, and I couldn't feel it at all. So I think when you take a bigger breath in, it won't hurt as much. That's what I think, because I was really scared, and I couldn't feel it at all. I legit could not feel it. She put the ball in, and I was like, is that it? And she was like, yeah, you're done. And I was like, oh, cool. So then I went to go ahead and I saw it and stuff, and then it looked amazing. I was so happy with it. And that's the easy part of the belly button piercing, honestly. Taking care of it is super, 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 super important. I think that's why there's an age limit to getting piercings, because you really do have to take care of it. It's very important. Now, there's so many ways to take care of it, but what I did, and I'm not saying this is the way you have to do it, I'm just saying this is what I did, and it's what helped me, is I took saline solutions, so contact solutions, and that's what my piercer told me to get. So that's what I got, and this is the bottle that I got her in. And yeah, what you want to do is you want to clean her 3 times a day. It's going to be very, very sore. I mean, I was even sore after I was done. Like, when I got down into the car and stuff, I was just like, oh, oh, oh. And it hurts a little bit, but, I mean, I'm a baby, so it might not hurt you. It's this H2O stuff at Spencer's or something like that, and it's like a spray. I didn't use it because I'm very, like a clean freak. Like, I want to make sure it's not infected. I didn't want it to bleed. I didn't want it to pus, different colors. I just didn't want to ruin it. Like, I want to do everything that my piercer told me to do, and that's what she said. Let's take the saline solution. You want the cotton swab. Get in your belly button. You want to go around the bar. Like, you want to make sure you get up and below. It's going to be swollen, so it's going to be really hard to move the bar up and down. But you have to do it. Like, you really, 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 I cannot stress it enough, you really have to move it up and down. You do not want to play with it. Like, you're only playing with it when you clean it, because you want to make sure that you take all the pus out and stuff like that, because in a couple of weeks it will pus. Your pus should be between clear to white. That is the way it should look, because it's an infection. It's a foreign thing in your body, and your body is trying to scar itself around the bar. I do not want the pus to look like is green, yellow, like a dark red, because it could be bleeding. Your body is rejecting it, and it will try to push it out. Your body can be allergic to the steel, the type of steel that's in your in the piercing. Yeah, and if it bleeds, that means it's super affected. I mean, I've heard some bad stories about that. Now, to prevent it from doing stuff like that is by cleaning it. I mean, if you're allergic to it, like, there's nothing you can do. You just can't have a piercing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know if they come up with different, like, steels or stuff like that, or, like, plastic and stuff. I'm not too sure. But for the typical belly button piercing, it's surgical steel, and you could be allergic to it. So, I wouldn't take it out personally. I never had this happen. Like, I was very, very good with my belly button ring. I took very good care of it. I didn't have it infected for as long as I had it. So, go me. So I know what I'm talking about in my like defense, in my body. Like, I know what to do. Irritated, don't take it out yourself. Like I said, I never had any experiences like that, or had friends that had experiences like that. But just to make sure nothing's wrong with you, and because I told you that your abdominal is a very sensitive place, that it could do damage internally, which I think is really crazy, but it can. I read it. And I would go and have the piercer do it for you, so because she knows probably what, or he knows what to do. It's going to be really red. It's going to change colors, I think. I can't really remember, but I think it changes colors, like, from bruising and stuff, because it is a type of scarring, like, and stuff like that. So it may change colors. The puffiness will be very tender, and I've heard don't lay on your stomach while it's healing. I didn't lay on my stomach, I think, for like a couple of weeks because it hurt so much, but afterwards I did, and it seemed okay. I think there was a time where it started to have a little red, like it started to bleed, and then I was just like, oh no. So I didn't sleep on my stomach for maybe like a couple of months, and then it was okay. That's when the swelling went down, and I didn't have much bruising. It is the longest piercing to heal. It can take up between 6 months to a year. So you have to clean it for a year or 6 months until there is no more swelling. There is no more pus, like not even a little bit, like no more pus, no more colors, or the swelling is completely down. It can move, your bar can move up and down freely. You have to take care of it. It's like a little mini baby. Do not wear tight fitting clothes on your belly ring. It will hurt. It will cause it to like heal weird. It will not heal like normal. So I was always told to wear loose clothing. Just try to keep it nice and free as you could, and honestly, that's what I did, and it was a lot more comfortable like that, because when I did wear tight shirts, it would hurt. It would push up against my stomach. I recommend it, and I feel like It just helps with the process a lot better. When you clean it, you're going to take your saline solution, and you're going to make sure you wash your hands. Take a cotton swab. You're going to take your cotton swab, and then you're just going to put the saline solution like on the cotton swab. So it should be like a little bit like that. Okay, now I'm going to show you what to do, because I can show you rather than tell you. That is my tummy. That's my belly button piercing. Now, I've had it for 2 years, so it looks pretty normal. It's going to be like really swollen, okay? So you're not going to be able to see like this bar on the bottom. Like, you won't be able to see it. It'll be pretty much like covered. Like, you can't see it at all. It'll be like that. Now, what you want to do is you want to push it up, and you want to clean around all this part right here. So all around this part, your hole, like where the pus will come out and stuff, and underneath it like that, and just all around. And then you want to make sure you get the bar too, and just rub the bar around. And yeah, it's just like, that's pretty much like all you do. It's really easy. And then you'll go to your bottom, and again, you'll just clean the bottom and stuff, and just go all around. And yeah, and it's gonna be crusty, so you want to make sure you get the crust out. Like, that's really bad if you have crust around and stuff. You want to clean it as fast as you can, because then that's going to stop the pus and it's going to clog up. And that's how you clean it, and I would do that 3 times a day. I mean, honestly, if you have more and you can do it more, I would do it more. Say you get your belly button pierced during like the swimming season, I would put a Band-Aid on it. I heard that you can put like those big old patches of Band-Aids, and I would put them on your stomach. So when you come out of the swimming pool, I would clean it. I would get the saline solution and then clean it like really good, just to make sure that it's completely normal. Am I forgetting anything? I wanted to change my belly ring like a month after I have it. I got sick of the basic, like, just normal ball one, and I wanted to change it. But girl, don't change it. Do not change it. Do not change it until it's fully healed. I can't stress that enough, because I did try to change it, and it hurt like heck. It was so bad. And then my silliness, after it hurted so bad, I waited a couple more months, and I was like, okay, I think I can change it now. Okay, when I tried to change it, I'm a baby, so when it hurt the slightest, I would stop. Now, it's a lot easier taking it out than it is taking it in. That's what she said. When I took my belly ring out and I tried to put the new one in, the hole closed up, and I didn't know it can close up that fast. So I asked my aunt, who has a belly button piercing, I said, can your hole, like, is it possible for your hole to close up that fast? She goes, yeah. She goes, I've had mine pierced since I was 16. She's like 30 now, and even now, when she takes it out for a good couple of hours, it can close up. So if you want to keep your belly button, do not leave it open, or else it will close up, because your tummy is just like a very strong, like, area that it can heal itself pretty quick. So always make sure you have something in there, and just wait until your body is fully healed to change your belly ring. People who change out their belly rings early before it's not healed have had bad irritations, bad reactions. Suddenly their belly button didn't reject it, and now it did, and it won't let it be in there anymore and stuff like that. So just save yourself the hassle, and don't change your belly ring until it's completely healed. Still to this day, when I change my belly button piercing, I still clean it, just because I have them sitting in like a little dish and stuff. So I just want to make sure they're really clean and stuff, because it is like a wound. It is near my stomach, and you really do want to take care of it. I cannot stress that enough. I'm like your mother. Like, I cannot stress that enough. You need to do this, you need to do that. Like, I'm just trying to help you guys out, because I had a very smooth, like a smooth recovery, like a mini little recovery, and I didn't have any infections. I only had like one, and that was only because I slept on my stomach. Because I know a lot of girls who are young want to have their belly button pierced, and I just want to show you how much responsibility it is to have your belly button pierced, even though it's just like something that's very fast and simple that you can get. still takes a lot of work. You really do have to take care of it. You really have to be committed. You really have to take care of it. Oh, baby is crying in my apartment. Oh, poor thing. Oh my gosh, I'm having trouble. I can't even right now. I think that's pretty much 101 on belly rings. That you really just need to take care of it. And really cute and stuff and all this and that. But girl, you gotta take care of it, okay? It's like a little mini puppy. You gotta take care of it. It's your body. So I helped you guys out, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!